Dennis wrote a really important article on our official Zirkels blog, and I thought it would actually be really cool to actually make a video on it because it's rather important. You see, if you've logged in through the dashboard of your Zirkels account, you've actually noticed that for each of your articles, there's something called score. Our mission here at Zirkels is to provide content creators and writers like yourself a sustainable and recurring income. To do this, we're helping you create and cultivate an audience of super enthusiastic fans that really appreciate the content that you write. And of course, one of the critical components of making this dream come true is to really make that good content float at the very top of our platform. While, of course, the crappy content gets ducked into the deep, dark drainage tunnels far below Zirkels' fleek surface. And that's why we actually developed our own article scoring algorithm. Think about it, because we don't run ads, we're not interested in cheap content. We're not interested in headlines that are just trying to grab a click. The only way in which Zirkels makes money is if our content creators make money. And therefore, we want to really attract readers that are going to appreciate the words and the stories that our content creators are putting out there. So, how does this really tie back into the article algorithm, and how does it really work? Well, in a nutshell, we track anonymously every like, every view, every comment, every share that each of your articles gets. And we record that inside our engagement log. Each type of engagement has a specific value assigned to it, which affects the total score of your article. So let me just give you a big picture overview. Each article score starts with 1,000 points, and it then starts accumulating points as people start to engage with that article. Let me just give you a quick breakdown of which types of engagements we're currently tracking and the points assigned to each of them. When someone views an article, that article gets 2 points. When someone actually sees that article while they're logged into Zirkels, that article is going to get 4 points instead of 2. Each like also assigns 2 points to that article. If people share your content externally, that gives you 25 points. If they comment on your article, that gives you 50 points. If they requote your article, that gives you 100 points. A repost will get you 75 points, and a reward will get you 200 points. However, it's not that simple. Like, the process doesn't just simply end there. You see, we didn't think that it would be fair for an article to just accumulate points and sit at the very top of the mountain forever. If the article wishes to remain at the top of our algorithm, it has to keep continuing receiving engagements, because we actually have applied a daily decay function. That means that every day, an article that hasn't received an engagement for the previous day will go down 50 points in value. And this is going to happen every day until the article score hits 400 points. Now, is this a perfect system? No. No, it's not. Are we working to keep on improving it? Yeah, of course. We actually have in our roadmap, which we will be making public at some point soon, a way for us to actually include things like grammatical errors, originality inside our algorithm to take these parameters into account as well. We're also working really hard to incorporate some other types of engagements that happen outside of the Zirkels platform to incorporate engagements and interactions that happen through other nodes on DSO. And of course, because we are probably the most transparent company, not just on DSO, but in the world, every change that we make to the algorithm, we will be keeping you posted, and that's just the way we like to rock and roll these things. Now, please do stay tuned, start creating content on Zirkels. On our next article, by the way, please check out Dennis's article. It really goes a little bit more in depth into our article scoring algorithm. But our next article and the next video that we're going to be putting out there is all about AMPs, which is our very own DAO token for Zirkels, how we're using it, how we want you guys to use it, and all the really cool things that you can do with it. That's it for today. I'm Tony Lewis from Zirkels, from the DSO No Code Institute. I will be seeing you around. By the way, feedback is more than welcomed. Thank you guys. See ya.